feedback, making us the most watched channel during this global crisis here in Israel and Palestine. As you've been watching our reportage, I can tell you I've spent time both in Israel as well as in Palestine all of yesterday, and you'll be seeing my reports from both sides on India Today. It's an important day today here in Israel. Emmanuel Macron, the French president, is here. He's going to be meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister and other leaders very, very shortly. The global eye is on Israel as a looming humanitarian crisis continues in Gaza. But Israel, with a full right to defend itself, has only stepped up the attacks on the Hamas leadership within Israel, within Gaza, as well as outside. We've got some breaking news first coming in at this time. Spine-chilling confessions have come to the fore now in an unfolding drama that is becoming more terrifying with each passing moment. These are confessions on camera by Hamas terrorists that are now in the possession of Israeli investigators. Women, children, fair game for Hamas terrorists, which was clearly visible in the nature of the attacks that took place on October the 7th. Kill men, hold women and kids hostage diktat was pretty much the manual. It was the cookbook that Hamas used, even though its leaders now claim that they did not want to target civilians. We were told to take women and children hostages. Hamas promised us rewards for each hostage. We were promised a house and $10,000, says Hamas operatives on camera. Take a look at this.
البيوت واخطفوا قد ما تقدروا أسرى لأنه في غزة اللي باخذ أسرى له مكافأة.
قديش المكافأة قالوا لكم؟
شقة منزل بيت $10,000.
اللي بيجيب كل أسير باخذ شقة ومنزل؟ مين قال لكم إياها هاي؟
كانوا يحكوها في القسام يعني.
India Today's Rajesh Pawar, who's been reporting from another big front of this entire war. He's been reporting from across Israel, especially in the northern parts. This hostage crisis, Rajesh, is not, is not sorting itself out in a hurry. 2 people were released a few days ago. 2 more people, both elderly women, have been released, with the help of the Red Cross from the Hamas captivity yesterday. That's what we were told. But the images, the videos that have been put out by the Israeli Defense Forces, the body cam footage, the confessions, the manual suggest that everything that happened on October the 7th was not a coincidence. They were literally made to do those things. They were apparently incentivized to take hostages and kill children. What are you hearing?
Very much exactly what you're saying. People were these Hamas terrorists, and they were not all terrorists. If you see those footages which has been released by the press office of Prime Minister's office in Israel, a lot of them were not even terrorists. They were not even carrying rifles or guns or any weapon. They were normal civilians who just abducted children and women from bordering kibbutz and villages so that they can get this reward. So when people say there are innocent Palestinians dying right now, I would say these people chose Hamas. 62% of them voted for Hamas. These are people who cheered when these children were burnt alive. These women were being raped. And they were common Palestinian people living in Gaza who abducted women and children as well. Because of these incentives and because of their hatred for Jews, it does not matter what Israel does for these people. They will hate them forever. This is what it appears, and the way they behaved and they treated these people. And as far as the hostage situation currently is concerned, these 2 Americans who were released, the daughter and the mother, a couple of days back, that was in exchange for this humanitarian assistance, on the guarantee that America will push Israel to open Rafah border for humanitarian aid to come in. Everything is a bargain, and remaining 210 hostages will also be bargained for, maybe for 6,000 Hamas terrorists, which Hamas is insisting that Israel should leave in exchange for these hostages. I believe there are backdoor negotiations going on between Hamas and the government of Israel for release of these hostages. What will be the other scenario, we do not know. And one more thing I would like to say about President Macron's visit to Israel now, that France was the first country in Europe to ban pro-Palestine demonstrations in Paris. In fact, French police used force to make sure that none of these protests, anti-Jew, anti-Israel protests, go around in France anywhere. And Macron has always taken a very strong anti-Islamist, anti-terrorist stand in Europe. And President Macron's visit in this regard is very important when he's in Tel Aviv today. Shiv.
Very, very interesting. Rajesh, keep tracking that story.